Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about a few things that you should and shouldn't be doing while buying a term insurance for yourself, and one really important thing to do after buying a term insurance. So what's a term insurance? Term insurance is the cheapest and the purest form of life insurance. It's the plain vanilla form of life insurance that insures you for a certain period of time. Now, in case you die when the insurance policy is active, the insurance company pays your nominee the death benefit, which is generally a lump sum. However, if you survive the coverage period, you don't get any survival or maturity benefits. Now, one very important thing with term insurance is that the premium paid every year is fixed for the entire coverage period. If you have started earning and have dependents, you should consider getting a term insurance as the first to-do item on your personal finance list. The younger you are, the lesser the amount of premiums you pay every year. This is one of the reasons why it is suggested that you get yourself insured with a term insurance as soon as you start earning, or at least in your mid-20s. I missed getting a term insurance during my 20s, and it's now costing me double of what I would have paid back in my 20s. Anyways, let's get started with the video. The first one is to take a basic term insurance, and that's about it. The most basic term insurance is the one which pays your nominee a lump sum on death. Nothing more, nothing less. Do not fall for premium back option, which basically returns the premium you paid in case you survive the policy period. There's another bit called pay till a certain age, say 50, and get insured until 70 or 80 years of age. Do not opt for this option either. Take a basic term plan, pay every year, and stop paying when you think that your family is financially not dependent on you anymore. The next one is to not blindly buy term insurance from companies that are offering the lowest insurance premium. They aren't always the best. One of the important things to check while buying term insurance is the claim settlement ratio of the insurance companies. It gives you an idea about how many claims does an insurance company settle for every 100 claims reported. Companies offering term plans at lower premiums may not have a healthy claim settlement ratio. The claim settlement ratio is easily available on the IRDAI website. But as a thumb rule, go for insurance companies that at least have a claim settlement ratio of 95% and above. It basically means that 95 out of the 100 claims reported to the insurance company were settled. The next one on the list is to be truthful on the application. Now, this has to be one of the most important things to keep in mind while buying a term insurance. If you have a disease or a medical condition, no matter how small, do not hide it from the insurance company. Don't think that you can hide something and get away with it. It is highly possible that your nominee's claim gets rejected because of something you didn't disclose while filling up the term insurance application. Please be truthful, even if it's going to cost you a little extra insurance premium every year. Similarly, don't hide any health information of your family health history either. The next one on the list is to buy a term insurance only till retirement. The very reason you take a term insurance is because your family is dependent on you financially. And it is highly possible that your family stops being financially dependent on you when you stop earning, which in most cases is after retirement. It doesn't make sense to buy a term insurance that covers you even after you've retired and your family is not dependent on you financially. The next one is a very basic yet an important one, which is to fill your own insurance form. Now, you may be buying a term insurance based on your financial planner's advice, which is completely fine. However, do not leave the duty of filling up the form to the financial advisor. A lot of claims have been rejected because the term insurance form was not filled up truthfully, either intentionally or unintentionally, or even due to miscommunication between the client and the financial planner. So take time and fill up the insurance form yourself. You'll only have to do it once, so no excuses here. Now, coming to the most important thing to do after getting a term insurance. After you've bought a term insurance, please ensure that you tell your family that you bought one. They need to know that you have done something to financially secure them for at least a few years after your death. A lot of people either take this informing part very lightly or just think that they'll inform their nominee and family when the time is right for whatsoever reason. Life is so uncertain that it might not give you a chance. What's the point in getting a term insurance and not informing your family? I know it may be a little odd to talk about this with your family, but it has to be done. So, these were some do's and don'ts while buying term insurance. Do keep them in mind while planning to buy a term insurance. I hope you find them helpful. Do like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you have any questions, do comment down below. Until the next video, take care and stay safe.